Hey you guys, happy Sunday, happy lazy Sunday. I just feel completely relaxed right now. I'm just wearing my Aeropostale sweater and I have like my ripped jeans going on. So yeah, it's been a really relaxing Sunday, and you know, Sundays are usually the times where I just prepare for the week, prepare for my work week, and with that being said, you know, I try to plan out my meals for lunch. So I just really try to have everything prepared because I don't really like to do anything last minute when it comes to, you know, my lunches and the things that I eat during the week. So I'm gonna actually go to Whole Foods, and a lot of you guys always ask me about my diet, how I maintain my weight, and honestly I don't have a specific diet, you know, and I don't think I have the ideal, I don't know, weight. I mean, there's things that I want to improve on myself, but you know, I always get comments and I always think it's so sweet, so thoughtful that you guys want to know what I eat and how I maintain my diet. So I'm gonna go to Whole Foods, and I really love that store. They have so many good brands that I love, and I'm actually trying to go vegan. So that's gonna be a little tough on me because obviously, you know, I'm not vegan, but I really want to have a healthy lifestyle and I want to see how my body reacts to being vegan. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna show you like what I'm gonna buy for my work week and just like how I prepare for my lunches. So go ahead and stay tuned. Here's some multigrain and seed bread, lots of banana, garlic hummus, which is so good, coconut milk, which is so awesome for smoothies and cereal. I love coconut milk. Had to take off my sandals, they were way too loud. So I have some grapes, they're really good for snacking. And then if I get bored of the usual, I have some organic ziti pasta, and then I have this pre-made sauce already, which is roasted garlic pasta sauce, and it's non-GMO, so it's good. Okay, so I definitely had to pick up some red beets, and I did a lot of research on this, and I guess if you take red beets, and you can't have them all the time though, so if you have some red beets, it actually restores new red blood cells in your body, which is amazing. So yeah, you guys, I definitely had to pick up some red beets. Then of course for protein, I picked up some garbanzo beans. This is the 365 brand. It's really good. Good for protein, and then also for protein, I picked up some long grain brown rice, which is gonna be really filling for me. And then I picked up some red pears. They were $1.25 a pound, which is not bad at all. It was a good sale. So I picked up some of these for work for snacking. Then I had, you know, I had to get like 2 avocados, which is really good. I should have got more. Then I just got like some loose carrots, good for like, you know, with rice or anything like that. And again, for protein, I picked up some sweet potato, which is really good with brown rice and garbanzo beans. So that's delicious. And then I picked up some yellow cherry tomatoes, and these are my favorite, you guys, my favorite. They're getting hardcore right now. So for the next bag, I picked up some Gardein crispy tenders. This is just good to like throw in the microwave or the oven really quick, just in case if I get really tired and I get lazy or something. This is just a good, you know, a good source. So that. And then I got some cereal, the Frosted Wheat Squares, and this was really cheap. This was only $2.99, and I swear cereal is getting so expensive nowadays. So when I saw this, I was like, I have to get it. And it's non-GMO. And then for my meat supplement, I kind of just use mushrooms to kind of give me that meat effect. So I will be cooking a lot with mushrooms, which is really good. I love mushrooms. And then to make with like my banana or pitaya bowls, I wanted to buy some strawberries and some raspberries. So that's gonna be really good. And again, for some more protein, I really love this brand. This is called Tofurky. They actually have like different like meat slices for sandwiches. But in this case, this is really good with like pasta or just, you know, like to chop into pieces with your rice or beans or anything. Okay, and because I was being a little bad, I went ahead and picked up this Coconut Bliss, Organic Coconut Bliss ice cream bars. It's strawberry flavor. It's super good. I love this. I haven't got it in such a long time. It has soy and gluten-free. It's vegan, so it's really good for you, and you won't feel guilty, you know what I mean, because it's good. It's a good like sugar. So yeah, you guys, you gotta try this out. It's really good. Wow, you guys, I just have everything everywhere, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this away really quick, and then we're gonna get into the meal prepping. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is make some garbanzo beans. What I like to do is cook rice and garbanzo beans. That way I have it for the whole week. So I always feel like it's just necessary to have in your fridge. That way if you do get hungry, it's just easy to just warm it up and, you know, eat it with vegetables, or you can eat with vegetables, or, you know, even if you're not vegan, you can eat chicken, meat with it, and have tofurky with it, some type of soy, some type of tofu. That way, you're just a lot more prepared for the week. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wash my beans and cook this in my little mini pressure cooker. That way it cooks a lot faster. So I'm gonna wash that right now. Okay, so I like to season my garbanzo beans as they cook in the pressure cooker. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of sea salt. I got this at Whole Foods as well a while ago, and it's lasted me such a long time. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder just to give it a little flavor. And usually I add onion or maybe even like a serrano chili or a jalapeno just to give that flavor. But I did not get jalapeno, and I didn't get any like spicy like jalapenos or serrano peppers, and I did not get onion, which I should have got. But that's usually what I add in my beans. So yeah, I definitely add this though in it, so go ahead and try that out. It's so good. Okay, just adding a little. And I never really measure this out, I just kind of wing it. And I also do the same thing with my rice, just so you guys know. Here I'm getting some water. Okay, see if it's in right. So I'm gonna let this cook for about an hour and a half, just so I know that it's like really soft, and I don't like my beans hard. Who does? So I'm gonna keep this going for about like an hour and a half. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same exact process with the rice. So just adding the garlic powder and the sea salt and some water, of course. So same exact thing, just I'm doing it with the rice. Adding some butter, and I'm gonna let the rice kind of cook with the butter and the salt and the garlic powder. And I'm just gonna let it cook for a while, and then I'm gonna add the water and then have the rice boil. So this is how it looks, you guys. Just mixing the butter in, just a little, just so it has like some flavor. And then as soon as it's melted, I'm gonna add the water. Alright, so I'm gonna let these babies cook, and we're just gonna go ahead and cut some fruit up for the work week. So let's see what we got here. So I'm gonna get some strawberries and some raspberries and start off with that. Alright, so I have my little Tupperware right here. So this is just for my snack throughout the day. This is just what I like to snack on at work. So I'm just going to throw in some strawberries right there. And then throw in some raspberries, of course. And then I'm going to add a little bit of cherry tomato. And just adding a little bit of some yellow cherry tomatoes. It just gives such a good kick to it, and I just love snacking on these. They're so good for you. So there you have it. You have your snack for work. Voila! Okay, so now for my protein for work, I'm just gonna cut up this tofurkey sausage so that way I can have with my rice and my garbanzos. So I'm just gonna cut this up, and I'm gonna heat it on the stove. And basically, I actually like to not cut up, but I like to use these mushrooms as well. And it just turns out really good with this tofurkey sausage. It's amazing. And I just want to say that with the tofurkey, when I first tried it, I was not used to it. I was not used to eating like any type of like vegan food, but honestly, the tofurkey was actually really easy to transition to, and it's honestly not bad if you season it good. If you add things to it like mushroom or onion or chilies, whatever you want to add to it, it actually just tastes so much better, and it's honestly really good, and it's so easy to transition to. Just because I know how it is, because when you're just so used to meat, you're so used to chicken, it's just really hard to change it up, especially to something like this. But honestly, I'm not kidding you guys, it's really, really good, and I honestly recommend it if you're just trying to have a much healthier lifestyle. And yeah, so I just use this for about 2 days, because this is enough for 2 days. And what I like to do is also add this if I make some type of pasta, and it turns out so good. Whoa, my head cut off. So like I was saying, the Tofurky is amazing. Just give it a shot, give it a try. And honestly, it will, you know, take some time, but it's not bad at all. It's actually really good, and I love it now. I seriously love it. I especially love the Tofurky slices for sandwich meat, or for sandwich meat for sandwiches, and it's so good, you guys. Okay, a little rice update. It's actually looking pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit more water though, and it should be good to go. Okay, don't mind my pan, but right there I'm just adding some butter, and then I'm gonna be adding the Tofurky along with the mushroom. And feel free to add whatever you want. Oops, sorry about that. So feel free to add whatever you want, whatever spices you like. Honestly, just, you know, mix it up to your taste. Alright, I chopped my head off once again. I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel like this is gonna happen a lot in this video just because I obviously do not know how to operate a camera. So weird, you guys, but let's just get into the cooking, and yeah. Okay, just wanna add some mushroom there. And feel free to add whatever spices you like. Just make it fun and interesting. But this is kind of what I do. I kind of just add whatever vegetables that I have, and I just normally just add like garlic salt or some type of cumin, even turmeric sometimes. I just kind of change it up. Okay, you guys, I promise this is so amazing. It's so good, especially with the garbanzos and the fries. And look, this baby's already starting to cook. Do you see that? It's shaking its hips. I turned off the stove, so the garbanzos are gonna kind of cool down right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the Tofurky in here and the rice already to just kind of get things going. Okay, so as you can see, I already have my rice, I have my Tofurky, and then I just added a little bit of red cherry tomatoes. So I am good for 2 days, you guys, and I still have a lot of rice left over. Let me go ahead and show you. Oh, this is actually hot. Let me get a mitten because I don't want to burn myself. But I still have a lot of rice, as you guys can see. So this will last me for a week, and that's just perfect. Okay, so now I have my garbanzo beans. This is just very simple, very healthy, but it's gonna taste really good with my rice and the Tofurky. So I'm really excited. But yeah, this is just how I meal prep usually for the week. So yeah, this is typically how I meal prep for the week, and this is just for a couple of days. I like to change things up, so I don't really like to have like my meals the same every single day for work. So I definitely like to change it up, but this is what I do for the beginning of the week. And yeah, so right here I just have my rice, my Tofurky, then I have my avocado that I like to eat with it, and then again I have the garbanzo beans, which just pairs perfectly with the rice. And then to, you know, spice things up, I like to eat it with hummus, which is so good. And then if I get even, you know, if I get hungry throughout the day, then I like to have, you know, another fruit. And then of course I have my side of fruit, which I showed you guys throughout the video, and that's typically my meal for lunch, and it's really good. So now I have my lunch all prepared for tomorrow, which makes me so happy because I just love to be prepared, you guys. So yes, mission accomplished. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a much requested video, and I just felt like it was so necessary to do. And honestly, I do love to cook, and I'm always trying to find some new and exciting ways for the week. So if you guys want to see more, please let me know. I hope you guys like this food prep idea of what I actually do. It's really healthy, but honestly, this is how I try to keep fit and just balanced out. And again, I'm not perfect, you know. This whole, I want to say, 2 weeks I haven't been eating the greatest, but I am challenging myself to eat better and just have a healthier lifestyle. And you know, I'm gonna start this vegan thing once again because I have done this many times before, but for some reason I've just, you know, given up. But I'm really trying to dedicate myself and just be a healthier person. So if you guys want to see more food prep ideas or any food ideas at all, please let me know. I actually have more in store for you guys, but again, if you like this video, please make sure to give this a thumbs up so I know to do more. Well, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh my goodness, I have so much to clean now. My favorite part.